Hi, this is Burns Hargis for another edition of Inside OSU. With me today is Howard Barnett, who's the president of OSU Tulsa and the Center for Health Sciences. And we are standing in the magnificent Helmerich Center, which is really a fantastically high-tech center, is it not?
Absolutely.
Describe for our viewers the mission of OSU Tulsa and how you're fulfilling that mission.
Well, of course, we start with the junior year where we only have upper division undergraduate courses, and then we have graduate programs. And I kind of view our mission as bringing the benefits of a degree from a comprehensive research university to folks in Tulsa who can't get to Stillwater or Norman. We've got 80 degree programs from 5 of the colleges in Stillwater. It's about 45 graduate and 35 undergraduate programs. Business, as you might expect, in a town like Tulsa is our largest. Almost half of our students are in some form of the business school.
Describe the typical student here at OSU Tulsa.
But the demographics are a little bit older, average age 26, 27. Typically our students will have had a break in their education during the time that they're trying to get their degree, which for us translates into the idea that most of them know why they're here. They've been out in the workforce, they've seen what not having a degree does for them, and they want to get that degree.
You're doing a lot of the things for the students here in Tulsa that are being done for the students in Stillwater, but there's also a lot of interaction between the two campuses, is there not?
Oh, absolutely. And of course, you know, we issue an OSU degree here.
Right.
There's not an OSU Tulsa degree, and part of the reason you do that is the way that the faculty does interact. It's not that we teach just as good as it's exactly the same teachers in many cases. Over half of our courses on this campus are actually taught by Stillwater resident faculty. Many of them ride our bus system. We have the Bob big orange bus. Has 10 rides a day, and we had about 65,000 rides on that bus last year. And so students take it, faculty take it.
Is there cooperative research between the two?
There is some. Just right here in this building, we've got a great example of that. We've got a biomedical PhD professor from the Center for Health Sciences, the medical school, who is here working with a couple of electrical engineers from Stillwater, a cardiologist from the OSU Medical Center, and one of our engineers here in Tulsa in a lab right here in the Helmerich Research Center.
Well, let's meet one of these students we've been talking about.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Jennifer?
Yes.
I hear your name's Jennifer Douthit.
Yes.
Am I right?
You're
yes,
correct.
that is correct.
Well, good. Well, welcome to Inside OSU.
Thank you.
Now, you and I chatted just a little bit before we started, and you are a junior,
Yes, sir.
correct, from Tulsa?
Yes.
And Howard mentioned we only teach the upper class courses plus graduate courses. Where did you do your first 2 years?
I went to TCC Metro campus.
Tulsa Community College.
Yes.
Great. And then just transferred over here.
Yes, they actually offer a great transfer program to OSU. So.
And what are you studying?
Marketing and business management.
I see. Well, how'd you make this choice? I mean, there's a lot of different colleges in this general environment.
I really felt like OSU gave me everything I wanted to get out of college, and especially being able to stay home, be near my family, and continue working at my job. I was able to do all of that and come here and get a great education.
So where do you work?
I work at a marketing firm here.
I see. And is that an 8 to 5 job?
Yes, sir.
So then you have to do your work over here in the evenings?
Yes.
And how about the weekends?
I've taken some courses that do Friday nights and Saturdays, so it's very accommodating to be able to work full time and then come here after and do my classes.
So this whole experience has been a positive one for you.
Yes, it really has. I feel like from the advisors to the teachers to everybody involved here, it's very helpful, very guiding. Just, you know, I've just felt like I've gotten everything out of it that I wanted to get out of it. So.
Well, fantastic. Well, we're glad you're here, Jennifer.
I am too.
Well, here we are in one of the many high-tech labs at the Helmerich Center, and of course President Barnett is here, as well as the director of the Helmerich Center, Dr. Ken E. Ken, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Teach us about the Helmerich Center and the high-tech experimentations that are going on here.
The Helmerich Research Center has about 140,000 square feet of laboratory space. We have numerous laboratories. The laboratory we're in right now is Dr. Daryush Vashai's lab, and he does nanofabrication. Specifically, his research deals with thermoelectric principles, converting heat directly to electricity.
When I hear that term, it's about nanotechnology and all the rest. It's like ultra thin substances that have extraordinary strength and functionality.
You're absolutely right. This functionality is to be able to convert heat directly to electricity. And right behind us is a good example. My hand is slightly warmer than this thing. It is cool. I place my hand there, and just the heat of my hand, there's sufficient electricity to spin this motor. If this was a battery like on a pacemaker, it would be charging the battery of the pacemaker, or if I had an insulin pump or any battery on a body, I'd be giving it a trickle charge.
Yeah.
So this is a small application. The larger application obviously is large boilers. 60% of all energy is wasted in a boiler. It goes up as heat. Our goal is to convert it to electricity and use electricity.
Let's see if I'm still alive here.
There we are.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Test,
Okay,
test.
good.
Yeah.
What else is happening here? There's a lot of other
Yeah.
exploration going on.
Well, we do basic research, but it has to have an application, and we're hoping an industrial application and hoping to grow jobs in Oklahoma.
We also work on family issues.
And yes, within the PhDs and our various social sciences, bring in Dr. Amanda Morris.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Morris.
Good
Welcome
to
to
see
Inside
you.
OSU. We're glad you're here.
Thank
Tell
you.
us what you do.
Well, I'm a faculty member in Human Development and Family Science, and I'm an associate with the Center for Family Resilience. It's been here about 2 years, and we have faculty from Stillwater and from Tulsa working together on various projects that have to do with youth and families and building resilience in children and families.
What would be an example of a research project to address those
Sure,
issues?
there are several examples. In my research lab, we actually have a multi-method study ongoing of teens, and we look at how relationships with their peers and relationships with their families, how they talk about emotions, and how that impacts their risky behavior. And so we look at a variety of different things. We look at their physiological responses to different situations. We look at their social interactions. We also have a study that we conducted on every single 7th grader in Oklahoma City public schools. And now they're in the 10th grade, and we want to see what factors are really affecting dropout and what helps students stay in school. So it's really a resilience focus. What's really helping these kids who are already at risk?
And then how do you transfer that knowledge to
Right.
the boots on the ground? that are dealing
And
with
that's a
this?
really important part of OSU and our land grant mission, and we work heavily with cooperative extension in our college and our department. And so we do that in a variety of ways. We actually work with social service agencies in Tulsa. We have various talks. We've had talks on parenting, on preventing teen pregnancy, and then we're doing some things in the schools. I'm partnering with Central Middle School here in Tulsa, and we're working with every single 7th grade girl, really promoting healthy behavior, healthy relationships, and school success. So we do both. We want the science to inform the practice, and you really have to have both pieces of the puzzle for it to work well.
Well, fantastic.
This is a good example, I think, of some things that we can do here in Tulsa that might not work as well in Stillwater.
Right.
And it really is gratifying to see what the Center for Family Resilience is becoming here in Tulsa.
As you can see, there's a lot of great things happening here at OSU Tulsa and here at the Helmerich Center, and we thank you very much for showing us around today. This is right in North Tulsa, just north of the ballpark downtown, and I urge all of you to come by and see OSU Tulsa. This is really a wonderful campus doing great work. That's it. We'll see you next time.